Nike, proudly supporting the athletes of today and inspiring the ones of tomorrow. Nike, the official partner of USA Gymnastics.
This has been my prize. Ooh.
Introducing the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. One price, no surprises, just booming internet.
To succeed in gymnastics, it takes strength, determination, dedication, and it takes you. The USA Gymnastics Foundation raises funds to empower athletes at all levels and disciplines of our sport and to enrich communities for all-around success. Give to the USA Gymnastics. To succeed in gymnastics, it takes strength, determination, dedication, and it takes you. The USA Gymnastics Foundation raises funds to empower athletes at all levels and disciplines of our sport and to enrich communities for all-around success. Give to the USA Gymnastics Foundation today, because their success starts with you.
Welcome to the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships here at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana, USA. Today's competition features the nation's top junior elite men's gymnasts. They're all here in New Orleans, contending for medals on each event, striving for a time-honored spot on the USA national team, and vying to become the junior men's all-around champion of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. And now, the junior men's gymnasts that are here to compete in the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. Starting off in Squad A on floor for Evo, Jackson Korecki. For Evo, Lincoln Dubin. For Evo, Keegan Shemlook. For Bakersfield Academy, Troy Holman. For Evo, Jake Wazalek. And for Evo, Hunter Simpson. Starting off on pommel horse, for GTC Ohio, Simon McEwen. For Salto Center, Anthony Rushensky. For Texas Elite, Paxton Daniel. For Gymnastics World, Peyton Barner. For Nova, Shane Cumberbatch. And for Salto, Maxim Khan. Starting off on rings. For 5280, Peter Brown. For Parkettes, Brody Scholler. For Texas Dreams, Uzoma Ojo. For South Lake, Mick Seiler. For Texas Dreams, Simon Pochinka. And for Texas Dreams, Brody Guild. Starting off on vault. For Roswell, Paxton Nicely. For Gymnastics Academy Atlanta, Cole Fallbacher. For Eagle Gymnastics, Andrew Sims. For Mini Hops, Cooper Gunderson. For Gym Tech, Jay Watkins. For Infinity, Elijah Gutierrez. And for Gym Tech, Zayden Kite. Starting off on parallel bars. For Cypress Academy, Raul Mandava. For Center Elite, Ty Herzing. For Empowered Athletics, Levi Van Bynen. And for Cypress Academy, Hunter Egan. Starting off on high bar. For Premier Academy West, Daniel Sanjuanico. For Elite Academy, Dylan Tosta. For Capital Training Center, Jovan Jimenez. For Premier Academy West, Vanden Hake. For Premier Academy West, Quentin Belliman. And for Gymnastics USA, Ori Riley. These are the junior men competing in the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. At this time, we invite you to please rise, remove your hats, and direct your attention to our nation's colors for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Gymnasts may now prepare for competition in today's Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships for junior men. Gymnasts may now begin the warm-up for rotation 1. This is the second of 2 days of competition for junior men. Individual event scores and up-to-the-moment standings will appear on the arena scoreboards. Each day's scores will be combined to determine final placement on each apparatus and in the all-around competition. An award ceremony will follow today's final session, honoring the top 3 in the 16-year division and top 3 in the 17-year division on each apparatus and in the all-around competition. Gymnasts that opt to compete with 2 vaults will be eligible for vault medals. Today's junior men's award ceremony will also include USA Gymnastics national team selections for 2025. Each gymnastics routine will be judged on the merits of content and the athletic execution of that content. The score for each routine is determined by adding together the routine's difficulty score and execution score. And now, introducing the USA Gymnastics judges for the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships men's competition. The men's technical director is Dan Bachman. The superior jury, Butch Zunik. Our competition manager is Celeste Hamill. Judging floor will be Sho Nakamori, Craig Nesbitt, Tim Michaels, and John Portillo. The judges on pommel horse are Peter Weiging, Adam Hattersley, that is, Andy Brown, and Kevin Moons. The judges on rings are Michael Ash, Kathy Sue Rupp, Tom Cooks, and Jonathan Corbett. Judging on vault today are Nat Hammond, Mick Kurth, Aaron Fortunato, and Larry Byerly. The judges on parallel bars are Nate Dotson, Cameron Sweeney, Brian Meeker, and Paul Evat. And on high bar, the judges are Dave Johnson, Lenny Lucarello, Evan Shaw, and Eric Briley. This concludes the warm-up, and competition begins with the start of rotation 1. Starting off on floor for Evo, Jackson Korecki. On pommel horse for GTC Ohio, Simon McEwen. On rings for 5280, Peter Brown. On vault for Roswell, Paxton Nicely. On parallel bars for Cypress Academy, Raul Mandava. And on high bar for Premier West, Daniel Sanjuanico. Paxton Nicely of Roswell on vault. Up next on vault for Gym Academy Atlanta will be Cole Fallbacher. Raul Mandava of Cypress Academy on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for Center Elite will be Ty Herzing. Daniel Sanjuanico of Premier West on high bar. Coming up next on high bar for Elite Academy, Dylan Tosta. Peter Brown of 5280 on rings. Up next on rings for parkettes, Brody Schiller. And on pommel horse, that was Simon McEwen of GTC Ohio. Coming up next on pommels for Salto, Anthony Brushinsky. Jackson Korecki of Evo on floor. Up next on floor for Evo, Lincoln Dubin. And Anthony Brushinsky of Salto. Cole Fallbacher of Gym Academy Atlanta on vault. Up next on vault for Eagle will be Andrew Sims. Now on parallel bars for Center Elite, Ty Herzing. Ty Herzing of Center Elite on parallel bars. Andrew Sims of Eagle Gymnastics on vault. Brody Schiller of Parkettes on rings. Dylan Tosta of Elite Gym Academy on high bar. Coming up next on pommel horse for Texas Elite will be Paxton Daniel. Up next on rings for Texas Dreams, Uzoma Ojo. Coming up on vault for mini hops, Cooper Gunderson. Up next on parallel bars, Levi Van Bynen. And coming up on high bar for Capital, Jovan Jimeno. Lincoln Dubin of Evo on floor. Up next on floor for Evo will be Keegan Shemluck. Cooper Gunderson of Mini Hops on vault. Up next on vault for Gym Tech will be Jay Watkins. Levi Van Bynen of Empowered on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for Cypress Academy will be Hunter Egan. Paxton Daniel of Texas Elite on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Texas Elite, Paxton Daniel. Jay Watkins of Gym Tech on vault. Coming up next on vault for Infinity will be Elijah Gutierrez. Jovan Jimeno of Capital on high bar. Up next on high bar for Premier West will be Vanden Hake. Uzoma Ojo of Texas Dreams on rings. Coming up next on rings for South Lake, Mick Seiler. Keegan Shemlock of Evo on floor. Up next on floor for Bakersfield will be Troy Holman. Elijah Gutierrez of Infinity on vault. Hunter Egan of Cypress Academy on parallel bars. Up next on vault for Gym Tech will be Zayden Kite. Peyton Borner of Gym World on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Nova, Shane Cumbermack. Bandon Hake of Premier West on high bar. Up next on high bar for Stanford boys will be Quentin Belliman. Mick Seiler of South Lake on rings. Zayden Kite of Gym Tech on vault. Coming up next on rings for Texas Dreams will be Simon Pochinka. Troy Holman of Bakersfield on floor. Coming up next on floor for Evo, Jake Wazalek. Shane Cumberback of Nova on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Salto will be Maxim Khan. Now on rings for Texas Dream, Simon Pochinka. Quentin Belliman of Stanford boys on high bar. Up next on high bar for Gym USA will be Ori Riley. Simon Pochinka of Texas Dreams on rings. Now on pommel horse for Salto, Maxim Khan. Up next on rings for Texas Dreams will be Brody Guild. Maxim Khan of Salto on pommel horse. Now on high bar for Gym USA, Ori Riley. Now on rings for Texas Dreams, Brody Gill. Jake Wazalek of Evo on floor. Coming up next on floor for Evo, Hunter Simpson. Ori Riley of Gym USA on high bar. Brody Gill of Texas Dreams on rings. Coming up next on floor for Evo will be Hunter Simpson. Now on floor for Evo, Hunter Simpson. Hunter Simpson of Evo on floor. This concludes competition in the first rotation. Gymnasts may now advance to their second event on the second and final day of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Championships for Junior Elite Men. Gymnasts may now begin the warm-up for rotation 2.
You might take something for your heart. You might get support for your joints, or even use something for your digestion. So why wouldn't you take something for the most important part of you? Your brain. People all over the country take Prevagen for their brain. In fact, Prevagen has been the #1 selling brain supplement nationwide for over 10 years. The most important supplement for the most important part of you. Try Prevagen for your brain today.
With a total of 7 competitive rotations complete and 5 to go, let's take a look at the top 3 in each age group of the junior men's competition of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Championships. Starting off with the 16-year-old age group, currently in 3rd place for Cypress Academy, Hunter Egan. In 2nd place for mini hops, Cooper Gunderson. And leading the way with a score of 91.072 in the all-around for Evo Gymnastics, Jackson Korecki. And your top 3 among 17-year-olds. Currently in 3rd place for Center Elite, Ty Herzing. In 2nd place for Evo, Hunter Simpson. And leading the way with a top all-around score of 92.518 for Salto, Maxim Khan. They are your leaders heading into the 2nd rotation on the 2nd day of the Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships for junior men. This concludes the warm-up, and competition resumes with the start of rotation 2. Starting off on floor for Elite Academy, Dylan Tosta. On pommel horse for Evo, Lincoln Dubin. On rings for Salto, Anthony Brushenski. On vault for parkettes, Brody Scholler. On parallel bars for Gym Academy Atlanta, Cole Fallbacher. And now on high bar for Center Elite, Ty Herzing. Lincoln Dubin of Evo on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Evo, Keegan Shemluck. Brody Scholler of parkettes on vault. Up next on vault for Texas Dreams, Uzoma Ojo. Anthony Rushensky of Salto on rings. Up next on rings for Texas Elite, Paxton Daniel. Ty Herzing of Center Elite on high bar. Coming up next on high bar for Empowered, Levi Van Bynen. Cole Fallbacher of Gym Academy Atlanta on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for Eagle, Andrew Sims. Dylan Tosta of Elite Gym Academy on floor. Coming up next on floor for Capital, Siobhan Jimeno. Now on vault for Texas Dreams, Uzoma Ojo. Uzoma Ojo of Texas Dreams on vault. Up next on vault for South Lake will be Mick Seiler. Keegan Semlock of Evo on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Bakersfield will be Troy Holman. Paxton Daniel of Texas Elite on rings. Coming up next on rings for Gym World, Peyton Borner. Mick Seiler of South Lake on vault. Up next on vault for Texas Dream, Simon Pochinka. Levi Van Bynen of Empowered on high bar. Up next on high bar for Cypress Academy, Hunter Egan. Andrew Sims of Eagle Gymnastics on parallel bars. Up next on P bars for mini hops, Cooper Gunderson. Javon Jimeno of Capital on floor. Up next on floor for Premier West will be Vanden Hake. Simon Pochinka of Texas Dreams on vault. Up next on vault for Texas Dreams, Brody Gill. Troy Holman of Bakersfield on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Evo, Jake Wazalek. Cooper Gunderson of mini hops on parallel bars. Coming up next on P bars for Gym Tech will be Jay Watkins. Peyton Borner of Gym World on rings. Up next on rings for Nova will be Shane Cumbermack. Brody Guild of Texas Dreams on vault. Coming up next on vault for 5280 will be Peter Brown. Hunter Egan of Cypress Academy on high bar. Up next on high bar for Cypress Academy, Raul Mandava. Bandon Haig of Premier West on floor. Up next on floor for Stanford boys, Quentin Bellarmine. Now on rings for Nova, Shane Cumberbatch. Jake Wozolek of Evo on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Evo, Hunter Simpson. Peter Brown of 5280 on vault. Shane Cumberbatch of Nova on rings. Coming up next on rings for Salto, Maxim Khan. Jay Watkins of Gym Tech on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for Infinity, Elijah Gutierrez. Raul Mandava of Cypress Academy on high bar. Quentin Bellarmine of Stanford Boys on floor. Up next on floor for Gym USA will be Ori Riley. Hunter Simpson of Evo on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Evo, Jackson Korecki. Maxim Khan of Salto on rings. Coming up next on rings for GTC Ohio, Simon McEwen. Elijah Gutierrez of Infinity on parallel bars. Coming up next on P-bars for Gym Tech will be Zayden Kite. Ori Riley of Gym USA on floor. Jackson Korecki of Evo on pommel horse. Coming up next on floor for Premier West will be Daniel Sanjuanico. Simon McEwen of GTC Ohio on rings. Now on parallel bars for Gym Tech, Zayden Kite. Zayden Kite of Gym Tech on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for Roswell will be Paxton Nicely. Now on floor for Premier West, Daniel Sanjuanico. Daniel Sanjuanico of Premier West on floor. Paxton Nicely of Roswell on parallel bars. This concludes competition in rotation 2. Gymnasts may now advance to their third event on the second and final day of the Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships for junior men. Gymnasts may now begin the warm-up for rotation 3. With 4 rotations of competition remaining on the second and final day of the Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships for junior men, let's take a look at the all-around standings, starting with 16-year-olds. In the top 3, we see in third place Cypress Academy's Hunter Egan. In second place for mini hops, Cooper Gunderson. And leading the way with a 103.022 in the all-around for Evo, Jackson Korecki. In the 17-year-old division, currently in third place for Center Elite, Ty Herzing. In second place for Evo, Hunter Simpson. And leading the way with a 103.081 in the all-around for Salto, Maxim Khan. They are your leaders of the Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championship Junior Men's Competition, heading into Rotation 3 on the final day. This concludes the warm-up, and competition resumes with the start of Rotation 3. Starting off on floor for Empowered, Levi Van Bynen. On pommel horse for Capital, Jovan Jimeno. On rings for Evo, Keegan Shemluck. On vault for Texas Elite, Paxton Daniel. On parallel bars for Texas Dreams, Uzoma Ojo. And now on high bar for Eagle Gymnastics, Andrew Sims. Paxton Daniel of Texas Elite on vault. Keegan Shemluck of Evo on rings. Uzoma Ojo of Texas Dreams on parallel bars. Andrew Sims of Eagle Gymnastics on high bar. Jovan Jimeno of Capital on pommel horse. Levi Van Bynen of Empowered on floor. Up next on floor for Cypress Academy, Hunter Egan. Coming up on pommel horse for Premier West, Vanden Hake. Coming up on rings for Bakersfield, Troy Holman. Now on vault for Gym World, Peyton Borner. Coming up on parallel bars for South Lake, Mick Seiler. And up next on high bar for mini hops, Cooper Gunderson. Peyton Borner of Gym World on vault. Up next on vault for Nova will be Shane Cumbermat. Mick Seiler of South Lake on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for Texas Dreams will be Simon Pochinka. Vanden Hake of Premier West on pommel horse. Troy Holman of Bakersfield on rings. Shane Cumberback of Nova on vault. Up next on pommels for Stanford boys will be Quentin Bellarmine. Coming up next on rings for Evo, Jake Wazalek. Up next on vault for Salto, Maxim Khan. Hunter Egan of Cypress Academy on floor. Up next on floor for Cypress Academy, Raul Mandava. Cooper Gunderson of Mini Hops on high bar. Up next on high bar for Gym Tech will be Jay Watkins. Maxim Khan of Salto on vault. Up next on vault for GTC Ohio will be Simon McEwen. Jake Wazalek of Evo on rings. Up next on rings for Evo, Hunter Simpson. Quentin Bellarmine of Stanford boys on pommel horse. Simon Pachinka of Texas Dreams on P-bars. Up next on pommels for Gym USA will be Ori Riley. Coming up next on parallel bars for Texas Dreams, Brody Gill. Simon McEwen of GTC Ohio on vault. Raul Mandava of Cypress Academy on floor. Jay Watkins of Gym Tech on high bar. Up next on floor for Center Elite will be Ty Herzing. Coming up next on high bar for Infinity will be Elijah Gutierrez. Hunter Simpson of Evo on rings. Up next on rings for Evo, Jackson Korecki. Now on vault for Salto, Anthony Rusensky. Anthony Rusensky of Salto on vault. And vault. Brody Gill of Texas Dreams on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for 5280 will be Peter Brown. Elijah Gutierrez of Infinity on high bar. Up next on high bar for Gym Tech will be Zayden Kite. Ty Herzing of Center Elite on floor. Jackson Korecki of Evo on rings. Coming up next on rings for Evo, Lincoln Dubin. Peter Brown of 5280 on parallel bars. Coming up next on P-bars for parquettes will be Brody Scholler. Now on rings for Evo, Lincoln Dubin. Daniel Sanjuanico of Premier West on pommel horse. Coming up next on pommels for Elite Gymnastics Academy, Dylan Tosta. Lincoln Dubin of Evo on rings. Now on high bar for Gym Tech, Zayden Kite. Zayden Kite of Gym Tech on high bar. Coming up next on high bar for Roswell will be Paxton Nicely. Now on pommel horse for Elite Academy, Dylan Tosta. Brody Scholler of parquettes on parallel bars. Dylan Tosta of Elite Gymnastics Academy on pommel horse. Now on high bar for Roswell, Paxton Nicely. Paxton Nicely of Roswell on high bar. Coming up next on High Bar for Gymnastics Academy Atlanta will be Cole Fallbacher. Now on High Bar for Gym Academy Atlanta, Cole Fallbacher. Cole Fallbacher of Gym Academy Atlanta on High Bar. This concludes competition in the third rotation. Gymnasts may now advance to their fourth event in the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships Junior Men's Competition.
Wilson's on top, top, top. Can't take her spot, spot, spot.
She won MVP, MVP, 1, 2, and 3, 3, 3. They said she wasn't enough, not enough. So she did it for us, us, us. Her tricks elite, elite, elite. It can't be beat, beat, beat. She's the one is clear, clear, clear. 'Cause it's top tier, tier, tier.
We're halfway through the final day of competition for junior men at the Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. Let's take a look at the top three in the all-around, starting with 16-year-olds. Currently in third place for Cypress Academy, Hunter Egan. In second place for mini hops, Cooper Gunderson. And leading the way with a 115.272 in the all-around for Evo, Jackson Korecki. And in the 17-year-old division, currently in third place for Center Elite, Ty Herzing. In second place for Evo, Hunter Simpson. And leading the way with a 117.562 all-around score for Salto, Maxim Khan. They're your leaders heading into rotation 4 on day 2 of the Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships for junior men. This concludes the warm-up, and competition resumes with the start of rotation 4. Starting off on floor for mini hops, Cooper Gunderson. Starting off on rings for Premier West, Vanden Hake. Starting off on vault for Bakersfield, Troy Holman. Starting off on parallel bars for Gym World, Peyton Borner. And now on high bar for South Lake, Mick Seiler. Troy Holman of Bakersfield on vault. Up next on vault for Evo will be Jake Wazalek. Vanden Hake of Premier West on rings. Up next on rings for Stanford boys, Quentin Bellarmine. Peyton Borner of Gym World on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for Nova, Shane Cumbermack. Cooper Gunderson of mini hops on floor. Up next on floor for Gym Tech, Jay Watkins. Now on pommel horse for Cypress Academy, Hunter Egan. Mick Seiler of South Lake on high bar. Up next on high bar for Texas Dream, Simon Pochinka. Jake Wazalek of Evo on vault. Hunter Egan of Cypress Academy on pommel horse. Up next on vault for Evo, Hunter Simpson. Up next on pommel horse for Cypress Academy, Raul Mandava. Quentin Bellarmine of Stanford Boys on rings. Coming up on rings for Gym USA will be Ori Riley. Shane Cumberbatch of Nova on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for Salto, Maxim Khan. Hunter Simpson of Evo on vault. Up next on vault for Evo, Jackson Korecki. Simon Pachinka of Texas Dreams on high bar. Up next on high bar for Texas Dreams, Brody Guild. Raul Mandava of Cypress Academy on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Center Elite, Ty Herzig. Jay Watkins of Gym Tech on floor. Up next on floor for Infinity, Elijah Gutierrez. Ori Riley of Gym USA on rings. Up next on rings for Premier West will be Daniel Sanjuanico. Jackson Korecki of Evo on vault. Coming up next on vault for Evo, Lincoln Dubin. Maxim Khan of Salto on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for GTC Ohio will be Simon McEwen. Lincoln Dubin of Evo on vault. Up next on vault for Evo will be Keegan Shemluck. Daniel Sanjuanico of Premier West on rings. Up next on rings for Elite Academy, Dylan Tosta. Ty Herzig of Center Elite on pommel horse. Coming up next on pommels for Empowered, Levi Van Bynen. Elijah Gutierrez of Infinity on floor. Coming up next on floor for Gym Tech, Zayden Kite. Brody Guild of Texas Dreams on high bar. Coming up next on high bar for 5280, Peter Brown. Keegan Shemluck of Evo on vault. Simon McEwen of GTC Ohio on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for Salto will be Anthony Rusensky. Dylan Tosta of Elite Gymnastics Academy on rings. Up next on rings for Capital will be Jovan Jimenez. Levi Van Bynen of Empowered on Pommel Horse.
Let's go, Pete. Come on.
Peter Brown of 5280 on high bar. Zayden Kite of Gym Tech on floor. Up next on floor for Roswell will be Paxton Nicely. Levi Van Bynen of Empowered on Pommel Horse. Anthony Rusensky of Salto on parallel bars. Coming up next on P-bars for Texas Elite will be Paxton Daniel. Jovan Jimenez of Capital on rings. Coming up next on high bar for Parkettes will be Brody Schuller. Now on floor for Roswell, Paxton Nicely. Brody Schuller of Parkettes on high bar. Up next on high bar for Texas Dreams will be Uzoma Ojo. Paxton Nicely of Roswell on floor. Now on P-bars for Texas Elite, Paxton Daniel. Up next on floor for Gym Academy Atlanta will be Cole Fallbacher. Paxton Daniel of Texas Elite on parallel bars. Now on high bar for Texas Dreams, Uzoma Ojo. Now on floor for Gym Academy Atlanta, Cole Fallbacher. Uzoma Ojo of Texas Dreams on high bar. Cole Fallbacher of Gym Atlanta on floor. Coming up next on floor for Eagle Gymnastics, Andrew Sims. Andrew Sims of Eagle Gymnastics on floor. This concludes competition in the fourth rotation. Gymnasts may now advance to their fifth event on the final day of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships Junior Men's Competition. Gymnasts may now begin the warm-up for rotation 5.
If you know luxury, it's not just award-winning, it's rewarding. Saatva Mattresses supports all types of sleepers. Luxury is handcrafted and assembled in American factories and brought directly to you with our complimentary in-home delivery and setup service. Which is why over 90% of customers would recommend Saatva to friends and family. Saatva, luxury mattresses made affordable.
Andrews Sports Medicine Institute, we know that sports injuries can be unpredictable, but one injury you can play a part in diagnosing is a concussion. Some key signs to look out for include vision changes, headache, nausea, plus thinking difficulties and trouble sleeping. If you experience any of these symptoms, see a medical provider trained in concussion and take the proper time to recover. To learn more about sports injury prevention and treatment, visit ochsner.org/sportsmed.
Heading down the home stretch in the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships Junior Men's Competition. Let's take a look at the all-around, starting with the 16-year-old division. In third place, there's Hunter Egan for Cypress Academy. In second place, Cooper Gunderson for Mini Hops. And still leading the way for Evo with a combined score of 128.625. That's Jackson Korecki. And for the 17-year-old division, in third place for Evo, Lincoln Dubin. In second place for Evo, Hunter Simpson. And leading the way there with a 130.756 in the all-around for Salto, Maxim Can. There are your leaders of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships Junior Men's Competition. This concludes the warm-up, and competition resumes with the start of Rotation 5. Starting off on floor for Texas Dream, Simon Pochinka. On pommel horse for Gym Tech, Jay Watkins. On rings for Cypress Academy, Raul Mandava. On vault for Stanford Boys, Quentin Bellarmin. On parallel bars for Evo, Jake Wazalek. And on high bar for Nova, Shane Cumbermack. Quentin Bellarmin of Stanford Boys on vault. Raul Mandava of Cypress Academy on rings. Jake Wazalek of Evo on parallel bars. Jane Cumberbatch of Nova on high bar. Jay Watkins of Gym Tech on pommel horse. Simon Pachenka of Texas Dreams on floor. Up next on vault for Gym USA will be Ori Riley. Coming up next on rings for Center Elite will be Ty Herzing. Up next on parallel bars for Evo, Hunter Simpson. Coming up on high bar for Salto, Maxim Khan. Up next on pommel horse for Infinity, Elijah Gutierrez. And coming up next on floor for Texas Dreams, Brody Guild. Ori Riley of Gym USA on vault. Up next on vault for Premier West will be Daniel Sanjuanico. Hunter Simpson of Evo on parallel bars. Ty Herzing of Center Elite on rings. Maxim Khan of Salto on high bar. Up next on rings for Empowered will be Levi Van Bynen. Coming up next on parallel bars for Evo, Jackson Korecki. And up next on high bar for GTC of Ohio, Simon McEwen. Daniel Sanjuanico of Premier West on vault. Coming up on vault for Elite Academy, Dylan Tosta. Brody Guild of Texas Dreams on floor. Up next on floor for 5280, Peter Brown. Elijah Gutierrez of Infinity on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Gym Tech, Zayden Kite. Now on parallel bars for Evo, Jackson Korecki. Now on rings for Empowered, Levi Van Bynen. Dylan Tosta of Elite Gymnastics Academy on vault. Up next on vault for Capital will be Jovan Jimenez. Levi Van Bynen of Empowered on rings. Up next on rings for Cypress Academy will be Hunter Egan. Jackson Korecki of Evo on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for Evo will be Lincoln Dubin. Simon McEwen of GTC Ohio on high bar. Up next on high bar for Salto, Anthony Rusensky. Jovan Jimeno of Capital on vault. Coming up on vault for Premier West, Bandon Haight.
Big kick. Hard, hard. Good job.
Zayden Kite of Gym Tech on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Roswell, Paxton Nicely. Peter Brown of 5280 on floor. Coming up next on floor for Parkettes will be Brody Scholler. Hunter Egan of Cypress Academy on rings. Lincoln Dubin of Evo on parallel bars. Up next on P-bars for Evo, Keegan Shemluck. Anthony Rosensky of Salto on high bar. Up next on high bar for Texas Elite will be Paxton Daniel. Brandon Hake of Premier West on vault. Paxton Nicely of Roswell on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Gym Academy Atlanta will be Cole Fallbacher. Brody Scheller of Parkettes on floor. Up next on floor for Texas Dreams will be Uzoma Ojo. Keegan Shemluck of Evo on parallel bars. Daniel Paxton of Texas Elite on high bar. Coming up on P-bars for Bakersfield, Troy Holman. Coming up next on high bar for Gym World, Peyton Borner. Cole Fallbacher of Gym Academy Atlanta on pommel horse. Coming up next on pommel horse for Eagle Gymnastics, Andrew Sims. Troy Holman of Bakersfield on parallel bars. Uzoma Ojo of Texas Dreams on floor. Up next on floor for South Lake will be Mick Seiler. Peyton Borner of Gym World on high bar. Andrew Sims of Eagle Gymnastics on pommel horse. Now on floor for South Lake, Mick Seiler. Mick Seiler of South Lake on floor. Now on pommel horse for mini hops, Cooper Gunderson. Cooper Gunderson of mini hops on pommel horse. Cooper Gunderson of mini hops on pommel horse. This concludes competition in the fifth rotation. Gymnasts may now advance to their sixth and final event of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships Junior Men's Competition. Gymnasts may now begin to warm up for rotation 6.
This Xfinity Wi-Fi is booming. Next up, boom time. The Wi-Fi's booming!
Well, everyone who knows a boom when they see one is going to want in.
The Wi-Fi's booming!
It's crunch time in the junior men's competition with just one rotation left. Let's take a look at the all-around standings of the Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. For the 16-year-olds, in third place, it's Cypress Academy's Hunter Egan. In second place for mini hops, Cooper Gunderson. And leading the way with an all-around score of 141.217 for Evo, Jackson Korecki. And in the 17-year-old competition, currently in third place for Gym Tech, Jay Watkins. In second place for Evo, Hunter Simpson. And the leader with an all-around of 143.899 for Salto, Maxim Khan. They're your leaders heading into the sixth and final rotation of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships for junior men. This concludes the warm-up, and competition resumes with the start of rotation 6. Starting off on pommel horse for Texas Dreams, Brody Gill. On rings for Infinity, Elijah Gutierrez. On vault for Center Elite, Ty Herzing. On parallel bars for Gym USA, Ori Riley. And now on high bar for Evo, Hunter Simpson. Ty Herzing of Center Elite on vault. Up next on vault for Empowered will be Levi Van Bynen. Brody Guild of Texas Dreams on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for 5280 will be Peter Brown. Elijah Gutierrez of Infinity on rings. Ori Riley of Gym USA on parallel bars. Hunter Simpson of Evo on high bar. Now on floor for Salto, Maxim Khan. Coming up next on rings for Gym Tech will be Zayden Kite. Up next on parallel bars for Premier West, Daniel Sanjuanico. Levi Van Bynen of Empowered on vault. Up next on vault for Cypress Academy, Hunter Egan. Coming up next on high bar for Evo, Jackson Korecki. Maxim Khan of Salto on floor. Daniel Sanjuanico of Premier West on parallel bars. Hunter Egan of Cypress Academy on vault. Up next on floor for GTC of Ohio will be Simon McEwen. Zayden Kite of Gym Tech on rings. Up next on rings for Roswell will be Paxton Nicely. Peter Brown of 5280 on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for Parkettes, Brody Schiller. Coming up on parallel bars for Elite Gymnastics Academy, Dylan Tosta. Now on vault for Cypress Academy, Raul Mandava. Raul Mandava of Cypress Academy on vault. Jackson Korecki of Evo on high bar. Coming up next on high bar for Evo, Lincoln Dubin. Simon McEwen of GTC Ohio on floor. Up next on floor for Salto, Anthony Rusensky. Paxton Nicely of Roswell on rings. Coming up on rings for Gym Academy Atlanta, Cole Fallbacher. Brody Schiller of Parkettes on pommel horse. Coming up next on pommel horse for Texas Dreams will be Uzoma Ojo. Dylan Tosta of Elite Gymnastics Academy on parallel bars. Up next on P bars for Capital will be Jovan Jimeno. Cole Fallbacher of Gym Academy Atlanta on rings. Anthony Ruchensky of Salto on floor. Up next on floor for Texas Elite, Paxton Daniel. Lincoln Dubin of Evo on high bar. Up next on high bar for Evo, Keegan Shemluck. Coming up on rings for Eagle Gymnastics, Andrew Sims. Jovan Jimeno of Capital on parallel bars. Up next on parallel bars for Premier West, Vanden Hake. Uzoma Ojo of Texas Dreams on pommel horse. Up next on pommels for South Lake, Mick Seiler. Paxton Daniel of Texas Elite on floor. Up next on floor for Gym World will be Peyton Borner. Keegan Shemluck of Evo on high bar. Up next on high bar for Bakersfield will be Troy Holman. Vanden Hake of Premier West on parallel bars. Up next on P bars for Stanford Boys, Quentin Bellarmine. Andrew Sims of Eagle Gymnastics on rings. Up next on rings for mini hops, Cooper Gunderson. Coming up next on high bar for Bakersfield will be Troy Holman. Mick Seiler of South Lake on pommels. Up next on pommel horse for Texas Dream, Simon Pochinka. Troy Holman of Bakersfield on high bar. Up next on high bar for Evo will be Jake Wazalek. Peyton Borner of Gym World on floor. Quentin Bellarmine of Stanford Boys on parallel bars. Up next on floor for Nova will be Shane Cumbermack. Now on rings for mini hops, Cooper Gunderson. Simon Pochinka of Texas Dreams on pommel horse. Cooper Gunderson of Mini Hops on rings. Now on floor for Nova, Shane Cumbermack. Jake Wazalek of Evo on high bar. Shane Cumbermack of Nova on floor. Now on rings for Gym Tech, Jay Watkins. Jay Watkins of Gym Tech on rings. This concludes competition for the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships for junior men. Please join us in recognizing all of these talented athletes. We are now just moments away from the presentation of awards. Consider this a personal invitation to join us for the medal ceremony, honoring the top athletes of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships for junior men. We'll also be introducing to the world the first gymnast who will be named to your 2025 Junior Men's U.S. Gymnastics National Team. Many thanks to our judges for all of their hard work and dedication during today's competition. At this time, we'd like to take a moment for a very special presentation. This afternoon, we recognize someone who has gone above and beyond in the past year for the men's program of USA Gymnastics. Please join us in honoring the 2025 Junior Coach of the Year, Nori Iwe of Texas Dreams. Presenting the award on behalf of USA Gymnastics, the 2024 Junior Coach of the Year, Adam Lomax. Nori Iwe of Texas Dreams, your 2025 Junior Coach of the Year. And now we present the individual apparatus awards of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. We begin with floor awards for 16-year-olds, finishing in third place with a score of 26.566 for Evo Gymnastics, Jackson Korecki. In second place, earning the silver medal with a 26.602 score for Mini Hops Gymnastics, Cooper Gunderson. In first place, the 2025 U.S. Championships floor champion, winning the gold medal from Cypress Academy Gymnastics, Hunter Egan. There they are, your floor medalists among juniors 16 years of age at the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. And now the floor awards for the 17-year-old division for junior men at the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Championships. In third place and earning the bronze medal from Evo Gymnastics, Hunter Simpson. In second place, earning the silver medal from Texas Dreams Gymnastics, Uzoma Ojo. In first place, the 2025 U.S. Gymnastics Championships floor champion, winning the gold medal from Salto Center Gymnastics, Maxim Khan. There they are, your floor medalists among 17-year-old juniors at the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. And now the Pommel Horse Award, starting off in the 16-year-old division. Finishing in third place and earning the bronze medal from Premier Gymnastics Academy West, Vanden Hake. In second place, earning the silver medal from Evo Gymnastics, Jackson Korecki. In first place, the 2025 U.S. Gymnastics Championships Junior 17-year-old Pommel Horse champion. With a top score of 25.336, Elijah Gutierrez. Xfinity Gymnastics. There they are, your 16-year-old medalists on Pommel Horse at the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. And now the Pommel Horse Award for 17-year-olds. In third place, among junior men, winning the bronze medal from Center Elite, Ty Herzing. In second place, earning the silver medal from Gymnastics USA, Ori Riley. In first place, the 2025 U.S. Gymnastics Championships 17-year-old juniors Pommel Horse champion, winning the gold medal from Salto Gymnastics Center, Maxim Khan. Here they are, your 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships Pommel Horse medalists for juniors 17 years of age. And now the medal ceremony for rings. Starting off with the 16-year-old division. In third place, winning the bronze medal from Texas Dreams Gymnastics, Simon Pochenka. In second place, winning the silver medal from Evo Gymnastics, Jackson Korecki. In first place, the 2025 U.S. Championships Rings champion, winning the gold medal from Mini Hops Gymnastics, Cooper Gunderson. There they are, your still rings medalists among 16-year-old juniors at the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. And now the Rings Awards for 17-year-old juniors. In third place, winning the bronze medal from Gym Tech Gymnastics, Jay Watkins. In second place and earning the silver medal from Texas Dreams Gymnastics, Uzoma Ojo. In first place, the 2025 U.S. Gymnastics Championships rings champion. Winning the gold medal from Evo Gymnastics, Hunter Simpson. Here they are, your junior men's 17-year-old medalists on rings at the 2025 U.S. Gymnastics Championships. And now the awards for vault, starting with 16-year-old juniors. In third place, earning the bronze medal from Capital Gymnastics Training Center, Jovan Jimeno. In second place, winning the silver medal from Gymnastics World, Peyton Borner. In first place, the 2025 U.S. Gymnastics Championships 16-year-old vault champion, winning the gold medal from Mini Hops Gymnastics, Cooper Gunderson. There they are, your 16-year-old vault medalists among juniors at the 2025 U.S. Gymnastics Championships presented by Xfinity. And now the 17-year-old junior awards for vault at the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. In third place, earning the bronze medal from Salto Gymnastics Center, Anthony Rushensky. In second place, winning the silver medal from South Lake Gymnastics Academy, Mick Seiler. In first place, the 2025 U.S. Gymnastics Championships Junior Vault Champion among 17-year-olds, winning the gold medal from Salto Gymnastics Center, Maxim Khan. There they are, your 17-year-old vault medalists at the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. And now the awards for parallel bars, starting with juniors 16 years of age. In third place and earning the bronze medal from Infinity, Elijah Gutierrez. In second place, earning the silver medal from Evo Gymnastics, Jackson Korecki. In first place, the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships Parallel Bars Champion, winning the gold medal from Cypress Academy, Hunter Egan. There they are, your 16-year-old Parallel Bars medalist of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. And now the awards for 17-year-old juniors on parallel bars. In third place, earning the bronze medal from Center Elite, Ty Herzing. In second place, winning the silver medal from Gymnastics Academy Atlanta, Cole Fallbacher. In first place, the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Championships Parallel Bars Champion, winning the gold medal from Bakersfield Academy, Troy Holman. There they are, your 17-year-old junior 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships Parallel Bars medalists. And now the awards on high bar, starting with juniors 16 years of age. In third place, earning the bronze medal from GTC of Ohio, Simon McEwen. In second place, winning the silver medal from Capital Gymnastics Training Center, Jovan Jimeno. In first place, the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships High Bar Champion, winning the gold medal from Evo Gymnastics, Jackson Korecki. Here they are, your 16-year-old junior high bar medalists of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. And now, the medal ceremony for 17-year-old juniors on high bar. In third place, earning the bronze medal from Gymnastics USA, Ori Riley. In second place, earning the silver medal from Texas Dreams, Uzoma Ojo. In first place, the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Championships High Bar Champion, winning the gold medal from Salto Gymnastics Center, Maxim Khan. There they are, your 17-year-old junior medalists on high bar at the 2025 U.S. Gymnastics Championships presented by Xfinity. And now, the presentation of awards in the all-around competition for junior men at the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. Here to present the all-around award for senior men, 2024 Olympic bronze medalist Paul Judah. We begin with juniors 16 years of age. In third place, winning the bronze medal from Mini Hops Gymnastics, Cooper Gunderson. In second place, earning the silver medal from Cypress Academy of Gymnastics, Hunter Egan. In first place, your 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships all-around champion, winning the gold medal from Evo Gymnastics, Jackson Korecki. There they are, your 16-year-old junior all-around medalists of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. And now, the all-around competition medal ceremony for juniors 17 of years of age at the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. In third place, winning the bronze medal from Gym Tech Gymnastics, Jay Watkins. In second place, earning the silver medal from Evo Gymnastics, Hunter Simpson. In first place, the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Championships all-around champion, winning the gold medal from Salto Gymnastics Center, Maxim Khan. There they are, your 17-year-old junior all-around medalist of the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships. Gymnastics fans, we're just moments away from introducing to you your 2025 U.S. national team members. Among junior men, please stick around to honor our national team. At this time, we'd like to introduce to you the first athletes named to the 2025 Junior Men's USA Gymnastics National Team, presented by Xfinity, with the rest of the team to be announced tonight at the Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships Finals for senior men. Lincoln Dubin, Jay Watkins, Hunter Simpson, Maxim Kahn, Peyton Porter, Cooper Gunderson, Hunter Egan, and Jackson Korecki. Let's hear it for your 2025 USA Gymnastics Junior Men's National Team, presented by Xfinity. Your 2025 USA Gymnastics Junior Men's National Team. And tonight at the Senior Men's Competition Award Ceremony, the complete Junior Men's National Team will be introduced. Great thanks to all of the athletes who competed here at the 2025 Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships in New Orleans, Louisiana, and congratulations to our junior medalists. Gymnastics fans, great thanks to you for joining us and bringing the noise to the Smoothie King Center today. And thanks for your support of these USA Gymnastics gymnasts. We hope to see you later this afternoon for day 2 of the senior men's competition, with doors opening up at 6 p.m. For a complete list of events, please visit XfinityChampionships.com.
Come on.